2022 house market predictions. Do you think the market is going to crash? Yes? No? Let me know your comments below. Are you still suffering from the 2007 market crash syndrome? Well, I know I was a little bit, and I wanted to alter any misconceptions from what happened in 2007 and 8 compared to what we're experiencing now. Having lived through that time as a subprime lender, I'll tell you the biggest difference is we were going through a financial crisis. We were loaning to subprime borrowers that had scores below 620, financing up to 100%. The paperwork that were written or the loans that were written during that time were just not as qualified as they are today. If you were to Google any of the mortgage origination numbers, you'll notice that back in 2004 to 2008, during that time when I was working, you had a lot of people that, again, were below 620 scores. They were taking advantage of, mortgage fraud and were purely not able to pay back the loan. Compared to today, if you notice, a lot of the loans being originated are from borrowers that have scores of 760 and above. That just means that they are now a more qualified buyer due to the strict guidelines of how we are qualifying, these homeowners. So that means that they can service the loan, and the idea of that financial crisis when it comes to mortgage origination is a lot less. What we're experiencing right now is purely the supply and demand concern or issue that we just do not have enough inventory. I personally believe that we are going to still see a high return of people needing to get into homes. It's just simply, are we able to accommodate the demand that's in place right now? Mostly in all the major markets, maybe seeing this or experiencing the compression, but I would not be quick to say that we're going through a recession just because we see a slight decline in pricing. That is just how our market is slowly kind of leveling out, if you would. Now that we have, people that are qualified for a mortgage, but maybe are not qualified for as much because the rates are now increasing, which is pushing people out into a lower price point. Another touch point is in 2007 and 8, the inflation rates were 4%. Fast forward to now, our inflation rate is 7%, where our average mortgage rates, even though they've increased, to 3-4%, that is still lower than the inflation, which means that you're able to borrow money at a lower price point, and you're gonna be hedging the market and really going against that inflation. In my opinion, if you are on the market to purchase, I say go ahead and take advantage of it, because with prices continuing to rise, you're only going to be upset that, hey, I wish I would have not waited. A lot of people that I talked to from 3 years ago, they've been waiting for this bubble to happen, and here we are, they could have taken advantage of $100,000, $200,000 in appreciation. If you're interested in getting started with homeownership, be sure to check out the description below on how to get started to apply for a mortgage. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and like my channel for weekly updates. My name is Kenny Katz. See you guys on the next one.